I'd like to welcome everyone this morning. We have a number of guests and announcements, and I'd like to begin with Doug Durliat this morning from Rhodes State College. I think he has an announcement and I have a proclamation that's in relation to that. So, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Just want to bring attention that tomorrow begins Manufacturing Month in the United States. Friday will be Manufacturing Day. And we're appreciative of a proclamation that the city has given for recognizing the importance of manufacturing, not just in Ohio, but across the entire United States. Just some little facts about it. In the state of Ohio, manufacturing makes up 17% of the state's gross domestic product. It accounts for 660,000 jobs. Has an annual payroll of $36 billion, which is the highest of any industry. They rank 20 industries in the state. Manufacturing's at the top. The average annual wage of a manufacturing worker is well over $55,000. And needless to say, very important in this region. We have an especially good concentration of manufacturing and processing in Allen and the surrounding counties. About 1 out of every 5 jobs in west central Ohio is manufacturing. In some of the counties outside of Allen County, it's 27% of their employment is in manufacturing. So very appreciative. We have a number of activities and other things that we are planning, school tours to manufacturers in recognition of Manufacturing Month. And there are probably a few things we don't know yet, and we'll be announcing them as they come. But with that, also just coincidentally, Friday on Manufacturing Day, I guess we're going to be officially kicking off the CDBG grant, which funds the Manufacturing Pathway program we've done through the city for almost a decade now. And we're also going to be holding another basic manufacturing pathway class that starts next Wednesday over at Ohio Means Jobs, Allen County. We have information on all of these things in the back row, news conference, or the news releases, and the other information. Some other bullet points about manufacturing's importance in the state of Ohio, that's also in the back row.
Thank you, Doug. It is really vital, I think, that we appreciate the role that the manufacturing industries play in our economy. And one of the reasons for doing that is to provide encouragement to parents and to students that there are careers in the manufacturing field that they need to be aware of and the opportunities that Doug outlined. So it's in that context that I'm pleased to offer the following proclamation. Whereas manufacturing is a critical component of Lima's, Allen County's, and Ohio's economies because more than 600,000 Ohioans are employed in manufacturing. Whereas Lima recognizes the importance of a thriving manufacturing sector and works to fuel economic growth and build a future for our citizens. And whereas manufacturing innovation drives economic growth, giving workers the resources to remain the most productive and competitive in the world. And whereas we know that 13% of Ohio's employment is in the manufacturing companies, which significantly contribute to our standard of living. And whereas Lima and Allen County's prosperity depends on the education and vocational opportunities that align with manufacturers' skilled labor needs, and the newly launched Link Lima initiative is a comprehensive and creative approach to solving the workforce challenges of our local manufacturing industries. Now, therefore, I, David J. Berger, Mayor of the City of Lima, Ohio, do hereby proclaim October 2015 as Manufacturing Month in our community and encourage all citizens to newly appreciate the beneficial opportunities created by the broad array of manufacturing industries of Lima and Allen County. In witness whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed the seal of the City of Lima this day of September 2015. Doug, thank you. And
thank you.
Appreciate the role that Rhodes and the other educational institutions play in this. There's a major effort underway for an event in November that I think we want to just continue to call attention to. It's a Maker Fest, which will be a major effort to highlight all of the things we make here in Lima and Allen County and the opportunities for that, for the next generation of our workforce. So it should be a lot of fun. It should be, I think, eye-opening to some, and we want to encourage parents and students to participate in that day. So, thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Also, today we have representatives from Keep America Beautiful. Julie Shellhammer is here to highlight their fundraiser, which is coming up. Good morning.
Thank you, Mayor. Welcome, everybody. It's actually Keep Allen County Beautiful, which is an affiliate of Keep America Beautiful. And a lot of people don't hear much about us, but they may have seen the signs, Plant Pride, Not Litter. And that's one of the projects that we work on, kind of a secret, because a lot of people don't know about Keep Allen County Beautiful. We work on the litter index. We help with the Ottawa River cleanup. We try to go into schools and do education, adopt a roadway. That's one of the projects that I'll be working with another local organization. And we try to keep things clean and beautify different projects and areas in Allen County. So we don't take a lot of money to operate, but we do need some money, and we want members. So we're providing a gourmet chef cooking a meal on site, kind of at a unique setting. We're going to be at Facet Farm, which is the equestrian therapy program. So we will be having dinner, a gourmet meal cooked on site with horses. So it's kind of unique. It's a little different. Like I said, it's a fundraiser for us, as well as a membership drive and just public awareness. So we encourage everybody to get a ticket, come out, find out about our organization, and have a great meal.
And it's when?
It is October 10th from 4 to 7, and the meal will start at 5, but in the meantime, we have a silent auction going on and a naturalist there that will be providing a nature walk through the bridle path. So kind of a unique situation, and we hope everybody comes out.
Okay.
Right.
And they can get tickets where?
At Regional Planning, Evelyn Smith will have tickets, I have tickets, and I'm, of course, at the dog warden's office, or you can call me anytime. And Quick as a Wink also has them. Our Facebook page has all the other information, additional information, pictures of the students riding the horses at the equestrian therapy program. And you can also purchase tickets online at Facebook. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now, I'm old enough to remember Lady Bird Johnson and her initiative, which kind of kicked off all of this and brought really a focus to the need as a kind of an initial White House effort focused on the environment. So it's been a long sustained effort that really does require us to pitch in and help. Every little bit helps with picking up litter, but also providing the resources necessary for the organization to sustain itself. So.
Speaking of pitching in, Mayor, I have tickets.
I'll get a ticket. I won't be able to attend, but I will get a ticket.
For the rest of you, I have tickets.
Terri Averisch is here from the YMCA with a set of announcements. Good morning.
Thank you. Good morning. I have a couple things coming up at the Y. One of them is we're starting to take reservations for booths for the Mom to Mom sale on November 7th. And the Mom to Mom sale, we fill 2 of our gyms with booths. Families can purchase them for $25 or 3 tables each and sell things for their children, maternity clothes, toys. They bring some of the big gym apparatuses or different things that they have at home, high chairs and different things like that. So that'll be going on November 7th from 9 to noon. We are selling booths now, and you can call the Y or go to limaymca.net and register online to get a booth. And on that day, the 7th, the entry fee is $1 for 8 years old on up, and 7 and under are free. But it's a really nice event. We fill the gym, and we have a lot of people. You don't have to worry about the weather, like if you were having a garage sale or anything like that. You can just come into the Y gym. And then we also...
So that's an opportunity for somebody that's a mom that maybe has their family's outgrown those needs.
Right, or new moms that would like to
those.
have those things. So, And then we also have a new aquatics director at the Y. It's Dan Blomquist. He's from Cincinnati, and his education and practical experience that he has closely resembles our 3 areas of focus, which is youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. And we're confident he'll lead our aquatics team to keep Lima as YMCA's favorite swim instructor, or it's Lima YMCA is the area's favorite swim instructor. But I'll let him tell you a little bit about himself and his education.
Hi, my name's Dan. I'm the new aquatics director at the Y. I'm very happy to be here. I've been working in aquatics for over 10 years. Most recently, I come from the Boston area, where I worked at a swim school and gained a lot of expertise in teaching young children to swim. I'm a graduate of the University of Cincinnati, where I have a master's in music education, and I'm really looking forward to working with our local swim teams and working with our local kids, teaching them about water safety and swimming.
Very good. Welcome to town.
Nice to meet you.
And just want you to know that I have a $100,000 pullover with the Bearcats on.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay.
I put my son through school
All
for
right.
$100,000. But it's good to have you here.
Yeah, my pleasure.
All right. Representing Downtown Lima, Stacy Perkins is here with some announcements about upcoming events, including the Lima Lantern Tours. Good morning.
Good morning. This Friday kicks off our Lima Lantern Tours that run the first weekend and the third weekend of October. We have our trolley tours are sold out, so that's good. The new trolley in Lima is going to be taking a group of people around to learn the history, and we throw in some paranormal research in with it as well. We do still have on Friday the 2nd and Friday the 16th, we do still have some tickets available for the walking tours, but both Saturdays are also sold out for the walking tour as well. So if you would like tickets for Friday the 2nd or Friday the 16th, that's starting at 6:30, we do still have tickets available. You can get those on Facebook or www.visitdowntownlima.com as well, and click on the Lima Lantern Tours link to get those tickets. We also have Jim Willis, who is the author of Weird Ohio and his new book, Ohio Historical Haunts. And the Lima Literacy Council House is actually one of the largest chapters in that book. So he is coming on Saturday, this Saturday, the 3rd. He will be at the Encore Theater at 1:30 to do his presentation about things that he's found, paranormal research in the state of Ohio, and he will be doing a lot with what we have found and researched by spending the night at the Literacy Council House as well. So he will be here at 1:30 at the Encore, and then he is going to do the trolley tour in the evening as well. So, and then on the 17th, we have Woodlawn Cemetery Tours. We have about 7 tickets, I believe, left for the Woodlawn Cemetery Tour. It's going to be a great tour. Yours truly is your tour guide for that. So it's all historical about people that started Lima and on, and you'll learn a lot about. I have 57 different people that we'll be talking about, as well as cemeteries in general. Those tickets are $25, and I should say the Jim Willis presentation is $5, and the walking tours are $15. So if you're interested, you can call me at the office or go online to purchase those tickets. And we'd like to thank Potash Corp. And the Shirley Daily Community Fund for sponsoring these events for us.
How many years has Downtown Lima been doing the Lantern Tours?
This is our 8th year of the Lantern Tours. So, yeah.
And it's a special way of getting in the fall Halloween spirit.
Fall Halloween spirit and learning a lot about your history in downtown Lima as well. Yeah.
Very good.
Thank you.
Stacy. Also, today we have representatives of Ohio State University here, and the Associate Dean Fabio Leite. Please come up. And Dr. Mattijs Maasakkers is also here, and he's from, Fabio's from the Lima campus, and Dr. Maasakkers is from the main campus. And we were introduced to an opportunity by Dean Gilbert, who had attended a meeting, I think, and discovered a resource that might be available for us here in our community. So I'll let the Associate Dean describe that, and then Dr. Maasakkers will talk about the project that we have underway. Welcome.
Thank you, Mayor Berger. Good morning, everyone. This project is a collaboration, three-way collaboration. So Ohio State Lima and Ohio State Columbus and the city of Lima. And so I'll let Dr. Maasakkers explain all of the details of the project. But this is a great opportunity for our students. I believe that you find that our focus on getting outreach and undergraduate research on the way is exemplified with this project. So some of our best students are signed up for this project that runs Friday evening and Saturday all day in the city of Lima, Friday on our campus. The idea here is to get our students broad and deep learning experiences via collaboration with top researchers from Columbus and getting to our campus and serving the city of Lima.
Sure. So on Saturday, we're starting a 2-year research project on vacant land and vacant land reuse opportunities in Lima. So the event that Fabio described will have students go out into the community and map various vacant and underutilized parcels in Lima. That information will then be used by us and processed in a variety of ways to connect those vacant parcels to stakeholders, community organizations, and really anybody who might be interested in reusing one of those vacant parcels. So that kicks off a process for us whereby we reach out to individuals and organizations and ask them what types of parcels might you be interested in, and then the mapping that the students will have provided will give us clues as to what the specific features of individual parcels are that might meet those needs of community organizations. We will then, hopefully in the spring, bring together a number of those organizations and start collaborative discussions about specific vacant parcels or clusters of vacant parcels to talk about opportunities for reactivation, reuse, and redevelopment in some cases potentially. In the second year of the research project, my 2 colleagues, who are both landscape architects, will help with some design strategies to actually implement those reuse strategies on vacant parcels here in Lima. So this is a 2-year research project. It's funded by the Office of Outreach and Engagement at The Ohio State University. As Fabio said, it's a close collaboration between faculty and staff at the Lima, and students at the Lima campus, the Columbus campus, and the city of Lima.
And this, and the reason the dean was aware, she became aware of your work in New Orleans and thought it might fit.
That's correct. So we, me and Professor Sheremy and Professor Boswell, both landscape architect professors at Ohio State Columbus, have been working on vacant land reuse in New Orleans for the last year. And we've been developing and sort of pioneering a number of these strategies in New Orleans in the context of a design competition that the city's planning agency has been organizing for the last year. Dean Gilbert became aware of our work. All of us were aware of this opportunity to get one of these outreach and engagement grants. It's a competitive grant process. So we worked together on thinking about, well, how can we make the work that we've been doing in New Orleans most relevant here to the city of Lima? And both the mayor and the dean have been really helpful in preparing that strategy. So we applied for the grant, and then we got the grant as a result that allows us to do this work.
Very good. It's exciting. And there is a workshop, which is going to focus on GIS this weekend.
Correct. So Friday night, we'll train a number of undergraduate students from the Lima campus in using basically iPads with specific software on them that help them map specific parcels. And then on Saturday, they're going to go out into the community and look at a number of vacant parcels in the city. We're meeting here in downtown, and then we're sending off the teams of students into various parts of the city. I will be here sort of downtown all day to kind of coordinate and make sure everything goes smoothly. There's a press release that we have that we can put on the back row. My cell phone number is on there. Should anybody have any questions about students in Ohio State Lima t-shirts roaming around their streets, feel free to call me. I'll be available to help make sure that everything runs smoothly. But so all the students will be identifiable. They'll be wearing black t-shirts with the OSU Lima logo on it. They will not access private property. They will stick to the streets. But they will gather information about parcels. Information like, is there a tree on the site? Is there a dilapidated shed on the site? So we're interested in helping the city understand more precisely what is and what is not happening on vacant land in Lima.
Very good.
Thank you.
I should mention that this team is also working closely with Amy Odom, the Director of Community Development for the city, and her staff, which has been focused on land banking and planning and those kinds of things. So the point of collaboration, I think, is that we're always looking for any ideas about how we can further stimulate development in the community. I think we've got some good examples of how our community has come together to develop a variety of sites that constitute a reuse. Obviously, probably the most prominent being the new high school location, where essentially we took an older neighborhood that was literally the most tax delinquent, dilapidated in the city, and through the direct involvement of the schools and the community support, we ultimately created a 40-acre site for the new Lima Senior High School. And we've had other examples like that where reuse has been a successful strategy, and now with particularly with property that the city's been able to deal with through the last several years with special grants that came from the Attorney General's office and some from the federal government, where we were able to take down about 600 houses. We've now got a fair number of parcels around the city that we'd like to begin to think more creatively about how to and create an overall strategy. And that's what I think OSU brings us, is that ability to kind of get the detail, but then look at the big picture and figure out what might be good for us to do in coming years. So thank you. Lastly, this morning I want to announce that I will be traveling to Baltimore this weekend for the leadership meeting of the U.S. Conference of Mayors. The purpose of the meeting is to develop a strategy for the coming year for interaction between Conference of Mayors and presidential candidates. We have developed a draft white paper through the conference. We have a number of issues that we believe cities and urban communities need to have addressed, and so the intention is to make sure that the leadership team of the Conference of Mayors comes to a consensus about what those issues are, and then develops a strategy for engagement with the presidential candidates during the coming year. I also want to mention that I've been appointed by the conference president, who this year is the mayor of Baltimore, and Stephanie Rawlings Blake has appointed me as vice chair for water issues on the Environment Standing Committee. So I'll be part of the discussion, very much focused on the issues around the concerns that the city has had for a number of years with unfunded federal mandates, and now have an opportunity to provide some leadership on that topic for the conference as well. So I do have a news release on it, and we'll distribute that to you. So I believe that's all that we have for today, but we'll break down for interviews and buying tickets. All right. Thank you all.